The original Tribal Chief is here.
The following is a 2 out of 3 falls match. Making his way to the ring from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the OTC, Roman Reings.
Wrestlemania, acknowledge him.
The Tribal Chief has returned to the grandest stage of them all.
Ready to correct his course after losing in the main event of WrestleMania 40. It goes without saying how huge this opportunity is for Roman Reigns. Yeah, Saxton, but this is where Roman usually thrives. He's defeated the likes of Drew McIntyre, Triple H, and The Undertaker here. But tonight, he has more to prove than ever at the Showcase of Immortals. Pure intimidation. A man who always stands tall, stands proud, and fears no one.
But many fear Roman. Everyone knows Roman Reigns is capable of unprecedented dominance in WWE.
And his opponent, from parts unknown, the Queen.
This superstar has actually told me before that they can be loyal to a foe.
Well, that's the kind of thing that leaves your back just waiting to get stabbed, Saxton. Trust me.
Wait, trust you? I've seen your NXT career. You were a backstabber too.
Yep, which is why I have plenty of experience on the topic.
She's been training for this match for quite a while, and she plans on making a statement here tonight.
You have to go for that first fall early and get the advantage in a match like this. Am I correct, Corey?
Actually, the best strategy is to land the first 2 falls so you can call it a night.
Thanks, Corey. That was insightful.
That's better than anything you ever come up with, Saxton. Anyway, the last thing you want to do is split the first 2 falls, and then the pressure mounts. Take care of your business early and end the intrigue.
Something tells me that's not easy.
And the forearm smash.
And she's returning fire.
And evades the attack.
The power, the strength, and now just pressing.
That is something else. Rough landing.
Oh my, what a splash. Ooh. Oh, God.
Propped up in the corner. clubbing blow.
She's facing some real pushback here.
She's taking some hits, but she's rolling with them. She'll come back. This is ugly.
Oh, foot just stomping down. From the top. Diving elbow drop. Are you kidding me? Completely flattened, and that should do it. That has to do it. Boom. You'd have to think that in a submission match, the advantage goes to the most technically skilled competitor.
9 times out of 10, I'd say that's right. But every now and then, I think sheer willpower can actually upset in-ring know-how. All the holds and counters in the world won't help you much if your opponent simply refuses to give in and give up. A shot like that to the ego can really shake you up mentally.
Oh, clothesline!
Oh, man.
Fires back with a crucial elbow.
And just in time, he gets out of there.
Oh, heavy contact into the steel steps. Boom! The announce table will soon be in the line of fire here.
Who cares about the table? What about us?
Cuts the attack off. And gets tossed back into the mat. Reings crashes to the outside.
She is feeding off this crowd right now.
Looks like he's coming back in.
He's in a bad way, but still has something left in the tank.
Sidewalk slam.
Reings. Oh, guillotine choke. Wrapped around the neck. This is dangerous.
This is an especially uncomfortable.
It's guillotine locked in. This is all. No.
That wasn't it, Corey. The superstar's getting right back in this match.
It's almost unbelievable what we're seeing with our own eyes.
Believe it, Corey. Believe it.
Back body drop. Exclamation point.
Spinebuster.
Corey, pump handle. Pump handle coming. Boom.
Incredible suplex.
And look at this now. Bad intentions coming with this hold.
Targeting this.
Will it get countered? Yes. Not letting the submission attempt do any more damage here.
She managed to avoid that offense.
Kick to the midsection. Oh, this is so much fun to watch.
Big time powerbomb. That could finish off Roman.
Oh, no. Now possibly setting up for a submission maneuver. After everything he's been through, will he give in right now? A single leg camel clutch and a great counter.
The WWE Universe is pouring more fuel on his fire right now. She's revved up and has her opponent in her sights.
Wicked clothesline. She's headed out of the ring.
Looking for a little more breathing room.
She's looking for something under the ring to even her odds here.
And she's wasting no time kicking things up by bringing this chair into play.
Man, she flipped that attack around.
On jelly legs, about to stumble head first into danger. Cut off with a kick.
No coming back from Reigns after that. Elbow thrown to break up the maneuver.
Looking for more damage here.
Release back suplex. Moves from the ring to the outside. Under the ropes and back into the ring.
Oh, yeah, she's saying, I still have plenty left in the tank.
And Reings is getting driven to his absolute limit.
Reings! Wow, Reings nailed it.
Wait a minute, setting in. Devastating submission coming.
Targeting the shoulder with the claw.
Is hope fading? Is this how the night will end for her? He lets go of the hold, but I don't see any reason for it.
No telling what's going on in his mind right now, Michael.
Superman punch from Reings.
Reings showing no mercy.
The elders have to be smiling right now. They know they chose well.
I've got to say, the amount of punishment we've seen in the match would have...
Taking flight. Diving body splash. Looking as locked in as ever. I think we know what's coming. Spinebuster. They're going to wear down their opponent. Oh, with the heel hook stretch.
She's heading out of the ring. Countouts are not a factor for her. Back into the ring she comes.
A narrow escape. What a spear by Reings. That finally has to slam the door shut and end this.
Hold on a second. Could be a matter of time. Submission being locked in.
Targeting the shoulder with the claw.
This is not where she wants to be. She has
So much for the submission hold. He just lets go.
His grip strength might have run out.
Lifted and completely helpless here. Lands face first.
Are we about to see it again? Savage knee to the face.
Can Reings recover from that?
Oh, look at the start of this. Could be going into the playbook for submission. Michael, I think the Tribal Chief is on the verge of tapping out.
The Tribal Chief. Let's go over submission hold.
Not sure what she's got planned here.
Hard landing. Elbow drop. It's absolute pandemonium in here.
And it's all because of the willpower these superstars are showing.
He quickly gets out of dodge. Lands an elbow.
With all these attacks on his torso, on his ribs, it's got to be hard for him to breathe right now.
Just gasping for air. Discus punch. Reigns now losing ground.
Roman keeps getting cut off at the pass.
Adrenaline pumping. Here she goes. Top rope.
Take off.
Knew it was coming and answered with an emphatic power slam.
Reigns ready to strike.
Superman punch. Oh, what's coming here? Submission move being applied. The look on her face says it all. The game plan has gone awry.
Throw all game plans out the window now. It's either...
And he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
Taking to the floor, and he's got no worries about the count.
Oh, my God. A sledgehammer. This is going too far.
Shoulder to the stomach.
Running knee. The Tribal Chief has acquired the target. This end. Reigns put his stamp on this one.
And look at this now. Yes, applying the submission hold. Targeting the shoulder with the claw.
The hold is just getting tighter. She has to escape. And would you look at that? He just let go of the submission.
Maybe he did the damage he meant to do and has something else in mind now. If you're going to grab a kendo stick, you better be prepared to use it. Ooh, ooh.
Reigns just imposing his will right now.
Reigns is making an opportunity for himself.
Elbow throw, saying not today.
Off-handle suplex.
Uh-oh, this is not going to look pretty. Submission being applied.
Targeting the shoulder with the claw. It's hooked in deep. His body's overcome with...
She releases the hold.
No harm in changing things up if a submission isn't working the way you want it to.
A reversal. He saw that coming. Oh,
Catches a punch.
Rapid fire Samoan drop.
And one punch connects after another. He's out of the ring. What does he have in mind now? Reings plans in motion.
Rising up on spaghetti legs. This is not
On the top. Double axe handle. What a match.
It's total madness in here.
Oh, no.
Draped across the top rope.
Oh, Roman Reigns locked and loaded, measuring his opponent. Here we go. The spin by Reigns.
No coming back from Reigns after that. Uh-oh, this is not going to look pretty. Submission being applied. Submission locked in. She's holding on with everything she's got. But
Tap out. Tap out.
what a shot.
Unparalleled intensity from Roman Reigns.
Reigns is picking up steam.
Just taunts their opponent.
And deep into the match, Reigns lets fly another heavy attack there.
The head of the table will keep fighting until he has nothing left.
He gets back into the ring.
Reigns with a vicious stomp and a series of strikes. Roman has his opponent lining up the shot. Bang! Drive by.
Moving into the ring. And here we go. The Boston Crab.
Look at the back position. The spine is under attack.
Boston Crab, no more.
Look at this raw power. Oh.
Dangerous position here, guys.
Oh, no.
Back suplex, a back suplex right onto the apron.
Oh, diamond-plated steel coming at you.
Oh, just a straight deadlift, the power into a dominator.
Look at this, deadlifting their opponent.
All time the last ride.
And that took Reigns down.
Thrown out of ringside and back to the mat. There it is, reversal.
Answer after answer for each other's offense.
Gosh, what a match. This has to be the one that ends this. Oh, look at the start of this. Could be going into the playbook for submission. Just wrenching away here. Absolutely excruciating.
The pain's too great. That's it.
Here is your winner, the
2 out of 3 falls action set to begin here, where you have to beat your opponent not once, but twice.
One of the most old-school match types there is, and a true test of toughness. You think you're good? Winning this match proves it.
Oh, a flurry of strikes.
I think rage took over in that moment. Nothing but blind rage.
Oh,
Isolating their opponent's arm and
stomp right to the hand.
And repeated impacts like that will weaken you mentally as much as it does physically.
set up in the corner for something.
Wicked clothesline. Roman Reigns is just taking command.
Roman seems tapped into his endless reserve of strength.
He fails to connect.
Ooh, merciless looking blow.
Oh, and he gets discarded out of the ring. And this one could be moving to ringside.
Flinged across the way.
There's a lot of hard ways to land, but that might be the hardest.
Discus punch.
You have got to be kidding me. A deadlift military press? This is unreal power.
And a slam.
Talk about intimidation. I'm not sure if it's resilience or stupidity that's going to drive you to try and come back from a move like that.
Oh, look out!
Through the air. It connects.
The airtime, the fearlessness. What a ridiculous maneuver to the outside.
Oh, he had that scattered.
Just refusing to give up. Continues fighting.
Hoisted up high here. Taken down with a body slam. Corey, is there an adjustment period going from a standard match to a 2 out of 3 falls match?
Not really, Cole, but I get why you would think that. In a way, a key to this match is to treat each fall like its own individual match. It could possibly take the pressure off if you're new to the stipulation. Oh! Repeated hits like that are going to add up very quick. Plenty of damage being dealt here.
And he comes in under the ropes now.
Rising to a vulnerable position. Trouble is looming.
Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time.
Boom! That puts her on the offensive. Flat out power. A deadlift military press.
Holy moly.
Slam! An unyielding showing of authority. No two ways about it.
Reigns got all of it.
Oh, what's coming here? Submission move being applied.
Targeting the shoulder with the club.
Trying to get out of the submission. And does.
Letting her opponent know she's more than ready.
Clothesline knockdown. Here we go. Comeback time.
This superstar's on fire. Pace begins to quicken.
Unbelievable. Plants them.
Hooking it up here. What's next?
Off handle suplex.
Wait a minute. Setting in. Devastating submission coming.
Targeting the shoulder with the claw.
Wait, look at this. And a great counter to the submission.
Vicious kicks to the cranium of their opponent.
Looks like he's got something in mind for ringside here.
Fishing for something beneath the ring.
He's got the table, and I can only imagine what he's thinking of doing with it.
And he heads back into the ring. Man, what timing on that counter.
Nice job dodging contact there. Oh, turned it into a rocking hit.
Going for it again.
Oh, then he just rocked him. May have just faked.
Hold on a second. Could be a matter of time. Submission being locked in.
Targeting the shoulder with the claw.
Solid grip on this hold, not letting...
And she breaks her own submission hold. We don't see that often.
That can either psych out her opponent or come back to bite her.
Ah, suplex. Reigns hangs on. Another one.
A third?
Grip by Roman.
Oh, the power! No idea where this one's heading.
A table. The WWE Universe is going wild.
Into the ring again now. Got them off their feet here.
Oh, right to the throat.
She's taking things to the floor here.
She goes under the ropes, back inside.
Ooh, and he just got caught once again.
Could be getting into a dire situation soon. Into a power slam. Wow, that is some impressive strength.
Dominator.
And look at this now, yes, applying the submission hold. Targeting the shoulder with the claw. Roman Reigns could be on the verge of...
Let's go. She just released the holds.
Maybe she has something better.
Kick to the gut. Lifted way up. Round and around and down we go. That could finish off Roman.
And look at this now. Bad intentions coming with his hold.
Targeting the shoulder with the claw.
This is locked in deep.
Look at the app.
Needs to escape and does. Gets free from that painful hold.
And a series of vicious stomps.
That is attacking with malicious intent. Oh, kick right to the spine.
Vicious arm stomp. Reigns put his stamp on this one.
Oh, and soon we could be seeing a submission here. Targeting the shoulder with the claw.
Trying to escape, and yes, the hold is broken. What are they going to do here? Oh, look at the power. Look at the strength. Revolution's in. The spinning power bomb.
That is what it takes to top. Oh, look at the start of this. Could be going into the playbook for submission. Targeting the shoulder.
Looking to get out of this, and yes, able to slip out of the hold.
And a stop to the gut, too.
No count out as he takes things out of the ring. Coming back from the outside now.
Boom. Hitting the elbow drop.
He's setting this table up, and guys, someone's about to have a really bad night. Destroying his opponent.
And a stiff shot to her core there.
Oh, what a right hand.
And that's what you have to do when you are the... Uh-oh, this is not going to look pretty. Submission being applied.
Bending the body in ways it shouldn't be bending.
It's all just too much.
Nice escape. Earth-shaking power slam.
Ooh. And it's clear that he is in excruciating pain here.
His body truly can't take much more of this. I hope we have medics standing by.
Uh-oh, something big is coming. Big-time power slam. And into the turnbuckle he goes.
Into the turnbuckle yet again. German suplex.
Roman struggling here, guys.
Roman has to wake up and get going in a hurry. Trying to go for it again.
Oh, and a knee to the face.
And that took Reings down.
Wait a minute, setting in. Devastating submission coming. Just excruciating pain.
Taps out from the excruciating pain. Gets out of dodge. That's it. That finally has to do it.
And look at this now. Bad intentions coming with this hold.
Gotta figure out a way out of this one or it could be over.
This is painful to watch. Don't know how she's going to survive.
He had it locked in. I didn't expect him to just let go.
I don't know what he's thinking, but he needs to focus on the task at hand. What a spear by Reings. Reings got all of it. Oh, and soon we could be seeing a submission here.
This is agonizing. It doesn't take long.
That's it. That's a tap.
She dodges out.
The head of the table cinches it in.
Now the guillotine choke is taking out so many superstars. Expertly executed hold right on the neck. Taps out.
Here is your winner,
A submission match can bring serious risk of injury since victory is achieved by making your opponent submit. Corey, is that a factor when competing?
Yeah, it's always in the back of your mind, especially when your opponent continues to attack a specific body part.
Oh, a submission move.
Hold on a second. Could be a matter of time. Submission being locked. A single leg camel clutch and a great counter.
Driven down. And look at this now. Yes, applying the submission hold. Targeting this.
Trying to break out of this grip and is able to do it. Escapes the hold before irreparable damage is done. A sit-out powerbomb.
Thunderous impact.
He's headed out to the ringside area. Returning to the ring now.
This one's heading to the outside.
Oh, jarring back elbow.
The power of a deadlift into a military press.
Wow.
Walking around the ring. And a slam.
That is the kind of move that leaves our jaws on the floor. Unbelievable.
Oh, my, what a splash. Oh, my. Oh, what a right.
Yeah, that's some attitude behind it.
2 out of 3 falls is a grueling stipulation where you have to wrestle double or even triple the amount that you would a normal match. Corey, what's the key in this difficult situation?
You have to use your stamina efficiently here. You might eye a first submission or a high-risk move early, but that'll eat up a lot of your energy. Pacing yourself with the second and third fall in mind is extremely important.
Taking a little tour of ringside, and I guess we're one of the pit stops. Roman's on a roll here.
Overwhelming attacks for Roman now.
Struggling to find a base. Time could very well be running out. He wants this fight on the outside. Big boot! Jeez.
What a reversal.
She finally creates some more offense for herself.
Yeah, for the moment, she has staved off potential disaster.
Whip back into the ring. Blow. He's on continuous assault.
Things are quickly coming together for him.
He's looking for something. This could get dangerous.
That table has only one destiny, and it involves being broken in half.
Ooh, what a punch.
That's how he's going head to head, putting each other to the test. So much pride, so much resiliency on display.
Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two.
Just a straight deadlift, the power into a dominator.
Oh, what's coming here? Submission move being applied.
Targeting the shoulder.
Needs to escape and does. Gets free from that painful hold.
And all that's left is one thing, one finishing touch.
Calculating the next move here.
That was a powerbomb with one message in mind. Absolute destruction.
Oh! Fast movement gets her out of the way.
Kick to the gut. And a big right hand. Dazed and confused, and things are only about to get worse.
Oh, look at the knee strikes.
One after the other. Just never had a chance to block any of those. And Reigns unleashes the Superman.
And look at this now. Bad intentions coming with his hold.
Targeting the shoulder with the claw.
Trying to get out of the submission. And does. This is a situation you want to avoid.
Big time powerbomb. Can Reigns recover from that? Oh, what's coming here? Submission move being applied.
The more he fights, the more pain he's in.
But he can't stop back.
A single leg camel clutch and a great counter.
Kick to the gut. Boom!
DDT.
Oof! Roman Reigns is having his way. 2 suplexes. A third on the way.
Powerful grip by Roman.
No coming back from Reigns after that. Loving blow.
Oh, man, he is more than fired up right now. What a spear by Reigns.
Reigns put his stamp on this one.
Ooh, she puts the brakes on that.
No!
And it's Reigns taking in another big hit.
Here's where Roman's ability to endure will be challenged. Oh, ouch! You have the sense that fatigue is starting to become a factor at this point.
Make no illusions of it. This is coming down to a battle of attrition.
Dominator!
And he turned it around. Boom! Read that one.
Looking to end this. Boom!
Knee right to the face.
May have just vanquished.
Uh-oh, this is not going to look pretty. Submission being applied.
Michael, I think the Tribal Chief is on the verge of tapping out.
The Tribal Chief is vulnerable. Letting go over hold here.
Maybe she thinks enough damage has been done.
The pillars of this building must be crumbling from the energy.
Clothesline. Gonna duck underneath. What a big back body drop. Gonna turn this thing around into a massive spine buster. Reigns is getting dismantled here.
Reigns has to turn the tide quickly.
Here she goes, sliding back into the ring.
Down on the ground, getting pummeled by that hammer.
Ooh, trying to string together as many hits with that weapon as possible.
Stomp to the gut, kick to the gut. What are they gonna do here?
We're about to find out.
Boy, this can't be good.
Backbreaker. And it's not over yet.
A second one.
Or pump handle coming.
Boom. Incredible suplex.
Oh, he flips that around.
And he needed that badly.
Maybe get to the midsection. Hoist it up. Disorienting spin and
Momentum into a spinning powerbomb.
and that took Reigns down. Oh, and soon we could be seeing a submission here.
He's in a bad position now.
Resisting as much as
A single leg camel clutch and a great counter.
averting danger with an elbow to the stomach.
Earth-shattering spine buster. And the scary thing is, these attacks are being
Set up for a second time. Looking for the suplex all the way up. Look at this power. Oh, no.
Into a top one.
He's finally able to slow down all those incoming attacks.
But will that prove to be the chance he needs in this match?
Oh, Roman Reigns doing what he does best. Just stomping the hell out of his opponent.
I don't think his opponent's safe here. Kill the headlights.
Drive by. And now he gets back into the ring.
Oh, look at the start of this. Could be going into the playbook for submission.
Complete control here. Has her with nowhere to go. Could be approaching a single leg camel clutch and a great counter.
Oh, my goodness. Stalking here. Could be a prelude to something big.
Oh, this is really getting out of hand here. Someone needs to step in.
What the impact brought to the knee. Slowly rising, looking like a very easy target here.
Scaling the turnbuckle here.
From the top. Double axe handle connects.
Reigns is facing some serious trouble.
Roman's being picked apart.
Just a straight deadlift to power. Into a
Dominator. And look at this now. Yes, applying the submission hold. Targeting the shoulder with the claw. Tap out. There it is.
What are they going to do here? Oh, look at the power. Look at the strength.
Down we go.
Delivered again. Just end it now.
Hold on a second. Could be a matter of time. Submission being locked in. Is this one over? Is a tap out coming?
Might have to tap or you're...
Nice escape.
By Reigns.
No coming back from Reigns after that.
Oh, no. Now possibly setting up for a submission maneuver. This could result in a tap out. I don't know how much longer she can hold on here. He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
Oh, no. Eyes on the target.
Bam!
Elbow finds its mark. Using the elbow to escape the attack. Ow!
Roman Reigns so dominant.
The guillotine cinched in. This one could be over. Tapping out. Sent straight into the post. Just vicious. Dominating shoulder tackle.
We might want to get mobile, boys.
Let's hope the visit to our desk is only temporary. She's looking to go top rope here.
Target acquired. This only ends one way. From the top. Good Lord. Taking flight.
From all the way up. Wasted no time flying out to the floor.
Oh, God.
Ooh.
Reigns can't yield any attack coming his way.
The homework done on Roman is paying off.
Just deadlifting right there. The power.
Down we go.
That is what it takes to topple Reigns. She's letting the crowd fill her with confidence now.
Here we go, cleaning up the announce table.
Dishing out the big guns once again.
Taking full advantage of the foreign object in play here. Back-to-back attacks.
Oh my gosh, going head on into the stairs.
She countered that into her own offense. Oh, colliding with a barricade. What are they going to do outside here? Snake eyes! That's it.
Oh, what's this going to be?
Wheelbarrow.
And driven down face first. Sit straight into the barricade.
In a big boot. Boom, what impact.
Oh, man. No! This is what you do when you're looking to do more than win a match. You're looking to hurt someone.
No telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
And as a couple of Hall of Famers once said, it's time to get the tables.
She's bringing the table into play here.
She is done playing around.
A relentless attack being brought to Roman.
Roman keeps getting cut off at the pass.
They're setting the table on fire. Oh, my God. Sliding into the ring now. She's ready to take this match to the outside. Whoa, they just chucked that hammer right at him.
Oh, watch this display of power.
And this attack has him looking powerless.
Yeah, he is struggling to get back into the swing of things. Uh-oh, in position, waiting for an opening.
Off the mark.
You got to dodge just in time.
Leaning on the turnbuckle here. Roman Reigns just battering his opponent in the corner. This is ugly. Jeez.
Oh, man.
Could be thinking about a powerbomb. Way up there.
Holy hell! Broken in half by the table.
Absolutely shattering the table.
Incredible impact. He's got one thing on his mind with that chair, and it has nothing to do with lounging.
Whoa. Roman being the aggressor.
And Roman might just have more in store.
Way to avoid that.
And these non-stop attacks on the torso have more than done their job here.
We could be looking at broken ribs.
And her body is being pushed well past the breaking point.
At this point, I think we have serious cause for concern.
Watch out! Launch out to the outside!
Pinpoint precision, right on target. Goodness gracious.
Dazed and confused, and things are only about to get worse.
Reigns hits it!
Reigns got all of it. Oh! She's failing to put up any resistance here.
Can she recover from this? That's the question. Focusing on the leg there.
And a stomp to the gut. Waiting to strike. Brace for impact. Launching.
What? Took a leap of faith and connected perfectly. This could be just what they needed.
Oh, what a response.
She might be able to start mounting something here.
Yeah, she knows what it takes to stay in this fight.
She's ready to do some serious damage, courtesy of that steel chair.
And now gets tossed into the ring. Thinking of going high risk here. Boom! Oh! Lifting them up. Relative ease. Followed up with a
Discus punch.
You have got to be kidding me. A deadlift military press. This is unreal power. And face first they go.
Guys, they're getting a little too close for comfort.
Stop hiding behind Cole, Saxton. Bam! Oh.
Oh, look at this. Showing off with a big flex. And then a kick to the back. Reigns can't yield any attack coming his way.
Roman has to wake up and get going in a hurry.
Watch out. Tossing those steel steps like they're nothing.
No, this is going to hurt.
The Dominator.
Oh, my goodness.
From the ground up.
Kick to the midsection. Oh, this is so much fun to watch. Oh, the momentum into a spinning powerbomb.
Can Reigns recover from that? Reigns, it's just a matter of time now. The guillotine is locked. It
Taps out.
so much disdain with each of these shots. Something about this is starting to feel way more personal. Oh my goodness! Jam your leg in a bad way.
Spear by Reigns!
There's no chance you're coming back from another one of those.
Uh-oh, he's searching for something.
I think we need to find something else to put our trash in around the ring, because I guarantee that can is going to get all bent out of shape. Stomping right onto the arm.
Reigns is wasting no motion.
And bit by bit, Reigns chipping away at the competition. Ooh, that's how you dominate your opponent.
And now thrown back into the ring. Dangerous intentions in her mind right now.
Guess she was looking for her old pal named Kendo under there.
And he's seeing stars right about now.
Either stars or he's seeing double. Taking flight.
What a splash! She's heading outside the ring now.
And she wisely heads back to the ring.
She's ready to go all out, and she's letting her opponent know it.
Ooh, a relentless attack being brought.
Reigns put his stamp on this one.
Oh, soon we could be seeing a submission here.
We're going to finally gain a fall via
There's the tap. There's the tap.
Oh, what a clubbing blow. Placing her in the corner.
Right about now, Roman Reigns demands acknowledgement. Splash in the corner. Followed up by a
Scoop slam.
There's no way you can take any more of those. This has got to be over.
Wait a minute, setting in. Devastating submission coming. She's fully locked in the submission now. Does she have the will to break this hold?
Has to break it before it breaks her. And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why. Hooking it up here. What's next?
Oh, panel suplex.
Uh-oh, this is not going to look pretty. Submission being applied.
Targeting the shoulder with the claw. The end.
There it is, tapping out.
Here is your winner,
Extreme Rules match, you need a bit of a deranged mind to agree to these stipulations.
This is where all the barriers come down. You really find out who a superstar is and what they're capable of with nothing to hold them back.
Ah, what a smash!
That is just insulting.
Ah, crank in the head.
Lethal combination. That was a vicious display. You can almost see the disdain in their eyes.
Oh, my Lord. What contact. Headed out to ringside now. What does he have planned?
Sent into the stairs. That'll stop anybody. Ooh.
Reigns establishing the upper hand.
Reigns is picking up steam. This is certainly an effective use of a foreign object.
He's now looking a bit worse for wear.
Reigns making sure he acknowledges him after that.
Oof, putting their full weight on the arm.
Look at this, just unloading.
And a stomp to the gut.
Looking for something big here.
Take off.
You gotta be kidding me.
You gotta be a certain kind of crazy to even think about attempting that kind of offense. But I can't say it didn't pay off.
She's taking a lot of offense here.
Well, now she has to reevaluate her whole strategy.
As someone who has competed in this kind of match, what's the key to success here, Corey?
Pacing yourself.
2 out of 3 falls matches are lengthy and grueling.
As the old saying goes, it's a marathon, not a sprint.
Oh, she was ready with the counter.
She's able to take a stand there.
She's starting to mount a rally, but is it too late?
And what need is there to go looking under the apron like this?
Taking it from the top rope.
Oh, no, went big and pays for it.
Good God, just a disgusting thud hurt here at ringside. She knows what an important equalizer the kendo stick can be.
Clearing up our instead, things are about to turn disastrous.
This match has spilled out to our announcers area.
Let's hope they take it back in the ring soon.
Good golly, driven directly into the steel stairs.
Driven into the steel steps. Gets blasted into the steel steps.
Dropped right into the diamond-plated steel.
Elbow drop. Big time.
Oh, Reigns' position at the head of the table being challenged there.
Oh, man. Effective dodge there. He is determined to fight out of this predicament.
Going to the top rope. What's his plan?
Watch out. Whoa, look out. From ring post to ringside, risking it all.
Roman Reigns so dominant.
Putting his opponent to sleep with the guillotine. Critical point in this match. She's all...
Gotta find a way out of the guillotine. They're not gonna last long. Why would a bridge it out? Incredible.
Oh!
He's looking for an implement of destruction under the ring.
I don't know what his plans are with that table, but it's going to hurt.
Heading back into the ring now. Heading to ringside now. Going for a power slam, turning it into a power slam.
Are you kidding me? Oh, this is gonna hurt.
The Dominator. She's going under the ring now.
Okay, this could be too much. A sledgehammer? Really?
Ooh, one step ahead there. A quick reversal from her.
No coming back from Reigns after that.
Oh, look at the start of this. Could be going into the playbook for submission. Targeting the shoulder with the claw.
This hold is locked in tough. Trying to break the hold and is able to do it. Critical escape there. Turns that in his favor.
Hammering down on the knee.
Roman Reigns, look at this. Just clothesline after clothesline. Whoa, this is ugly. No count out as he takes things out of the ring.
And it must be garbage day because out comes the can.
He'll take things into the ring.
Oh, look at the knees.
Just unloading knees to the body.
Reigns sizing up the target.
Spear! Reigns put his stamp on this one.
Hold on a second. Could be a matter of time. Submission being locked in.
Targeting the shoulder with the claw.
Not a position you want to be in.
And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission.
He's doing some dangerous redecorating.
I think the table really ties it all together.
Oh, look at this here, guys. Look at this.
That suplex into a powerbomb. My goodness.
Momentum has pivoted towards Roman.
Reigns is making an opportunity for himself.
Sliding back into the ring.
Whoa, 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 wait a second. Hoisted all the way up.
And he's leaving the ring for the moment. And enters back into the ring.
offers an elbow.
Gets lifted into position. Fighting out.
Down with force. Into the midsection. Hoisted up. Disorienting spin and big-time powerbomb.
That is what it takes to topple Reings. And look at this now. Yes, applying the submission hold.
This is grueling.
Look at a single leg camel clutch and a great counter.
Superman punch. Reings once again redefining hard-hitting offense.
And look at this now. Bad intentions coming with this hold.
Targeting the shoulder with the claw.
This is the worst spot she can be in.
Has to think of...
And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Reings got all of it.
Oh, what's coming here? Submission move being applied.
Targeting the shoulder with the claw.
Looking to get out of this, and yes, able to slip out of the hold.
It's unbelievable that these athletes are in this match in any capacity. But here we are.
Elbow drop. What a spear by Reings. And this has to be the end of it.
Oh, what's coming here? Submission move being applied.
Targeting the shoulder with the claw.
Complete control here. Has her with no... He lets go of the hold, but I don't see any reason for it.
No telling what's going on in his mind right now, Michael.
Clearly hoping something nefarious is beneath the ring.
He grabbed the chair. Now would be a good time to run.
Roman cannot be stopped here.
Overwhelming attacks for Roman now.
I can't begin to imagine what he's got planned here, guys.
Maybe it's a yard sale. Just punishing.
What on earth? What did they just do?
Oh, this is frightening. This is extremely frightening, Michael.
Oh, that hurt to the spine. Picking the spot. And he's refusing to hit the brakes.
Yeah, he just keeps attacking. Measured kick to the vertebrae.
And guys, I don't see how she can continue in this condition.
Yeah, she has taken so much damage to the torso. This has got to be excruciating for her.
Looks like he has something planned with his table, guys.
I don't want to know.
Ooh. Setting up for something here. Punching through the table.
There's got to be something wrong.
The table's being set on fire.
Pop, that hurt.
Really just laying it in.
He's headed out to the ringside area.
Oh, no. Now that he has the kendo stick, I definitely do not want to be in his path of destruction.
The head of the table cinches it in. Guillotine applied.
And this is going to cost so much.
He can't take it anymore. Has to tap.
Not a power bomb.
And here we go. The Boston Crab.
Look at the back position. So much pressure being applied to the spine by this submission hold.
And would you look at that? He just let go of the submission.
Maybe he did the damage he meant to do. It has something to...
Wait a minute, setting in. Devastating submission coming.
Targeting the shoulder with the claw.
This hold is locked in tight. Will it get countered? Yes, not letting the submission attempt do any more damage here. Oh, what a club. And Roman continues to take on damage there.
Yeah, Roman has had so much thrown his way. So much he's had to endure.
Here's the pump handle. Suplex.
Launched. Heading to the outside now. What's he open to find down there?
I don't care what they say. Nothing good ever comes from getting the tables.
Hey, that's my water bottle.
Don't worry about that now. Just get out of the way, Saxton.
No, you know what? Stay right there, Saxton. Gentlemen, no need for monitors right now. The fight is right in front of us.
Superman punch from Reings.
Here he comes, sliding back into the ring.
Oh, man, we all know what's coming here.
Look out!
Launch out to the outside.
What a display of fearlessness we just witnessed.
That's the kind of attitude you need to take yourself to the next level.
With the counter.
And that could be a first step towards her gaining control.
That could be the shift she was looking for.
Big time powerbomb. How in the world do these superstars have anything left at this point?
The arena's thinking the same thing. All eyes are focused on this moment.
Good God, what force. The
Reigns put his stamp on this one.
Oh, jelly legs about to stumble head first into danger.
Not looking good in this position.
Big powerbomb.
They are feeding off the WWE fans, now pinning the arm down and stop right to the hand. Going outside, what's he got planned here? And goes back into the ring here. This is just turning into a savage display of violence. Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time.
Now she's looking for some momentum.
And now she can start to claw her way back into this fight.
He'll make his way to the ring.
From way up.
Diving double axe handle. Oh, just a straight deadlift of power into a
Dominator.
Uh-oh, this is not going to look pretty. Submission being applied.
Targeting the shoulder with the claw. Michael.
trying to break out of this grip and is able to do it. Escapes the hold before irreparable damage.
The Tribal Chief locked and loaded.
Superman punch. And look at this now. Yes, applying the submission hold. Targeting the shoulder with the claw.
This is not where she wants to.
Couldn't take it anymore. Has to tap.
Here is your winner,
And now this match is going to be all about forcing your opponent to their ultimate breaking point.
Yeah, this is as much a chess match as it is a physical contest. This is one of the few situations where know-how and strategy can defeat raw strength.
Flat out power.
Wow.
A deadlift military press.
Holy moly.
And a slam.
The amount of force behind that is enough to knock a normal person out.
Reversal. And that turns things around.
Ooh, bad landing.
Not the prettiest thing you'll ever see, but it sure looks effective from here.
Ooh.
Oh no, trapping the arm. Vicious stomps to the hand. That was a showing of control and aggression, something they'll want to keep up.
Just like that, she turned it around. Clothesline. Deadlift. Look at this power. Power slam.
No other way to to say it, guys. That looked like it hurt a lot.
Caught in a bad spot.
Slip behind, right to the left knee.
What a counter. Oh, stop. Oh, what a forearm smash. The damage is starting to affect her.
Roman not backing down at all.
And she heads out to the floor. Obviously was in need of a breather. And this is our cue to get out of Dodge fast.
You don't have to tell me twice. Oh, knee right to the face. This battle is... Hold on a second. Could be a matter of time. Submission being locked in. Wait, look at this. And a great counter to the submission. Guys, how do you prepare for a 2 out of 3 falls match?
Well, the first thing you have to do is think of this as more of a game of strategy than anything else. A solid strategy is what will keep you from falling victim to a 2-0 sweep.
Yeah, game plans can always change in a match like this, but you can't let it fluster you. Just keep looking at this as a strategic battle, which is exactly what it is. Suplex!
Launched.
That can make an opening for her.
Nice side headlock applied. Right hand for good measure.
Oh, man. She's looking winded now.
This is a classic Extreme Rules game plan, trying to deal as much damage as possible.
And she anticipated what was coming.
Counters on top of counters, and these opponents are at an impasse.
Into the steel steps. That's got to be a tide turner.
Able to avoid damage with an
Forearm gonna cut off the wind.
Now the guillotine choke is taking out so many superstars.
attacking the most vulnerable part of the body.
So much damage can be...
He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
Turning the tables. Shoulder tackle. Brought back into the ring from the floor now.
She's pumped. The WWE Universe is pumped.
Oh, looks like she won't be gloating again anytime soon.
No! Vaulting plancha. Incredible.
Like a heat-seeking missile, hit the target right on the mark.
Some serious damage to the arm being inflicted here.
And she's reeling now.
I think we can consider this the beginning of the end, gentlemen.
And now thrown back into the ring.
Reings has identified the target. Stand by.
Retaliated with a knee to the face.
And now headed to the outside. Absolutely no telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
Settling on the kendo stick. No good can come from this.
With authority. Tossed back into the ring.
Roman is in the zone and letting the opposition know it.
And she reversed it.
Nicely done. Inverted scoop slam.
Look at this. Deadlifting their opponent.
Big time powerbomb.
May have just vanquished Reings. Oh, look at the start of this. Could be going into the playbook for submission. It's locked in.
Nice escape.
Reigns down an elbow in retaliation.
These two have learned each other so well.
Reigns unleashes the Superman punch.
That's the kind of move that puts food on the table.
I think the whole bloodline is going to eat well after that.
He pulls off the reversal. Quick thinking that time. Dominator. And Reigns is, oh no, now possibly setting up for a submission maneuver.
Targeting the shoulder with the claw. Roman Reigns.
Trying to break the hold and is able to do a critical escape there.
What a headbutt.
Vicious.
There comes Reigns. Reigns got all of it. Oh, and soon we could be seeing a submission here. Targeting the shoulder with the claw.
This is the most compromising position she can be in. And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission. And all that's left is one thing, one finishing touch to the sky. Diving clothesline.
I don't know what he's got in mind heading to the floor here. Back into the ring now. Boom!
This is just turning into a savage display of violence. Oh, Roman Reigns about to put his opponent away. No getting up from this.
And just eating a knee on the reversal.
We've seen such a physical match from these combatants, and the wear and tear is starting to show.
And now's the time where the smartest competitor needs to take advantage of the situation. Needs to figure out the quickest way to end this. Oh, what's coming here? Submission move being applied. She's fully locked into submission now. Does she have the will to break this hold?
Has to break it before it breaks her. So much for the submission hold. He just lets go.
His grip strength might have run out. And she just avoided some
big knockdown. Oh, looking for it. Back body drop. Corey, the superstar's getting right back in this match.
It's almost like, oh, gets caught. She was starting to cook, but got shut down.
Splash it. Look at the power and scoop slam. The WWE Universe has come alive in this one.
They are up and they are vocal. A lot of energy in the room. Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. This fight is pumping him up with non-stop blows.
My God, enough!
Reigns really having his way right here.
Roman seems tapped into his endless reserve of strength. Bam! By Reigns!
No coming back from Reigns after that.
And look at this now. Yes, applying the submission hold.
Submission locked in. Could this be it? Are we going to see a tap out?
We have a tap out. Good night.
Reigns in the corner, ready to strike. Reigns got all of it.
And look at this now. Bad intentions coming with his hold.
Just wrenching away here. Absolutely excruciating.
Trapped with nowhere to go. Nice escape.
Another big move.
Right to the face.
That knee is a lethal weapon. And soon we could be seeing a submission here. Trying to fight it. Anything to not give up.
It's a nice escape. Reigns with a vicious stomp and a series of strikes. Roman has his opponent lining up the shot. Drive-by!
He gets into the ring.
Wait a minute, setting in. Devastating submission coming. Not a position you want to be in. Needs to break this submission somehow.
Easier said than done. It's locked. A single leg camel clutch and a great counter. And this has quickly become a match to be remembered.
A classic in the making. How in the world is it going to end?
Dominator. Oh, no. Now possibly setting up for a submission maneuver.
Targeting the shoulder with the claw. The end could be near for the...
She decides to just let go, but why let go of the submission?
Not a strategy we often expect to see.
Nailed it.
This is not going to look pretty. Submission being applied. Submission locked in. She's holding on with everything she's got, but can her body hold on?
And he breaks his own submission.
Maybe his plan was just to soften his opponent with that hold.
Oh, look at this. Out to the apron.
Oh, my goodness.
Are you kidding me?
Nasty. The hardest part of the ring.
Whoa! Just tossing that table around like it was nothing.
Oh, forearm smash. Face first into the post.
Got the leg and drops an elbow. Dodges away. Superman punch!
Ah, jeez. Reigns just imposing his will right now.
And Roman might just have more in store.
Goodness gracious.
And now the hunter has a weak prey about to pounce.
What a spear by Reigns. Hits it again, and that's gotta do it.
Ouch! Getting dangerously close to our announce table. Boom!
I don't even think she knows where she is right now.
All those attacks to her head, they've more than added up. I don't know if this match should even be allowed to continue.
A deafening cheer from the WWE Universe is reverberating around us.
Absolutely unreal.
Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off.
And he just continues to dish out punishment here.
Now he just has to keep it up. Keep the attacks coming. Oh! Ah, the power of Roman Reigns!
Stopping their opponent.
Forearm smash after the stomps.
He's got a kendo stick, a weapon we've seen used to great effect time and time again.
Roman being the aggressor.
Roman seems tapped into his endless reserve of strength.
Thrown out of ringside and back to the mat. Oh, Roman Reigns locked and loaded, measuring his opponent. Here we go.
Reigns put his stamp on this one.
Oh, look at the start of this. Could be going into the playbook for submission.
The hold is just getting tighter. She has to escape somehow, some way.
Couldn't fight the pain any longer. Has to tap.
Here is your winner.
We all know you have to get your opponent to tap to become the winner tonight. The question is, how do you do it, Byron?
It's all about sustained attacks, Michael. Stay on the offensive and try and wear your opponent down. Then, if there's an opening, move in to finish.
You act like your opponent's just going to let you impose your will, Byron. Truth is, to win a submission match, you have to attack where your opponent's vulnerable.
Are you talking about taking some cheap shots?
No, I'm talking about doing whatever you have to do to get your opponent to tap out and get the W.
Big splash!
Ooh, great anticipation! Climbing to the top. What's he thinking?
Sky high! Whoa, what a landing!
Completely throwing self-preservation out the window.
I don't know how your mind would even think about doing that. Oh, man, right into the steel steps.
Oh, my gosh, going head-on into the stairs.
And now gets tossed into the ring. Setting course to the top turnbuckle.
Rising up on spaghetti legs. This is not where you...
Blast off. Diving shoulder tackle.
Drops the elbow.
Feels like in an Extreme Rules match, your strategy almost has to be to have no strategy.
Well, you do need preparation. You have to accept that you're walking into an unstable situation and be adaptable. But not being locked into any one plan would be smart in this kind of chaotic environment.
Fends it off. Good counter. Look at this. This can't be good.
Oh, snake eyes caving in their face.
Battering away with a series of brutal clotheslines in the corner. This is ugly.
Just cranking the head. That's how you wear down your opponent.
Oh, no. Now possibly setting up for a submission maneuver. She's a single leg camel clutch and a great counter.
One step ahead with the suplex.
He's looking to take things to the outside now.
Oh, no, a sledgehammer. Better call paramedics right now. Oh, basically hammering their opponent into the floor. Now, this is really getting out of hand here.
Roman Reigns setting up for his patented move.
Superman punch. Reigns just fully established his position at the head of...
Uh-oh, this is not going to look pretty. Submission being applied.
Targeting the shoulder with the claw.
Looking to get out of this, and yes, able to slip out of the hold.
Hey, we're all getting free tickets to the gun show.
Oh, kick to the back.
Uh-oh, in position, waiting for an opening.
Clothesline knocked down. Here we go. Comeback time.
This superstar's on fire. Pace begins to quicken. Unbelievable.
Plants them. And Roman getting stuck with even more offense.
Extreme Rules takes an intense toll on the body. The longer this match goes, the worse it gets.
No doubt about it. This is just adding extreme insult to injury.
Heading back to the ring. Back elbow blows that one. Slowly rising, looking like a very easy target here.
Oh, it's coming. Knee right to the face.
And that took Reigns down.
Hold on a second. Could be a matter of time. Submission being locked in.
Michael, I think
A single leg camel clutch and a great counter. Picked up and being carried around now. Are you kidding me? Stepping out of the ring here.
And Reigns is really fired up.
Nothing fancy there. Now looking to do battle right here in front of us. She's going up now. Going up high.
Lift off. Oof, nobody home.
Big blow could be felt throughout the arena.
Rapid fire Samoan drop. Misses big time.
She's headed to the outside. No threat of count out here.
The WWE Universe always says they want tables. It looks like she's giving them what they want.
Oh my God, are you kidding me? This is too far.
I can't watch this.
And gets tossed back into the mat.
He's doing everything he can to fight out of this tough spot.
Oh,
that's going to hurt. Here comes Reings. Reings got all of it. Oh, and soon we could be seeing a submission here. Targeting the shoulder with the claw.
This could result in a tap out. I don't know how much look. And he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here. No way.
Unparalleled intensity from Roman Reigns.
And bit by bit, Reigns chipping away at the competition.
He's reaching under the ring for anything useful.
It's a table. I'm not sure what he's scheming, but it can't be good.
Sliding back in under the ropes here. What a sidewalk slam.
And once again, it's her torso area taking the punishment. Slam with some attitude.
He's leaving the ring now. No countouts to worry about. Getting back into the ring now.
Stiff elbow will break that up.
She is going to look to press on the advantage.
She's doing whatever she can to get back into this fight.
Bang!
And these competitors are really laying it all on the line here. You can just tell how badly they want it.
Ooh, he fends that off. He's looking to take things to the outside now. And he re-enters into the ring. He's leaving the ring now. No countouts to worry about.
Looks like she wants to take things to the floor here.
To the chest.
No! Throwing those steps with such disregard for their opponent.
Back into the ring she goes. Taking the action to the outside.
Might be taking a breather here.
And look at this now. Bad intentions coming with this hold.
The look on her face says it all. The game plan has gone awry.
Throw all game plans out the window now.
And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission.
And he now slides back into the ring. Roman has taken a moment to soak it all in. Oh, man. You saw that coming.
Hooking it up here. What's next?
Panel suplex.
What's coming here? Submission move being applied. Got this one locked in extra tight. This might...
Nice escape.
No coming back from Reigns after that.
Oh, look at the start of this. Could be going into the playbook for submission.
Is hope fading? Is this how the night will end for her?
Looking less like a question and more like an inevitable.
And he breaks his own submission.
Maybe his plan was just to soften his opponent with that hold. Able to slip out of... What a spear by Reings! Wow, Reings nailed it! And look at this now, yes, applying the submission hold. Critical point in this match. She's all tied, taps out. And Reings unleashes the Superman punch.
And a late game press from Reings finds its mark.
Oh, what's coming here? Submission move being applied.
Bending the body in ways it shouldn't be bending.
It's all just too much pressure. I don't know how she can handle it.
Nice escape. Kick to the midsection. Oh, this is so much fun to watch. Revolution's in the spinning powerbomb.
May have just vanquished Reings.
Oh, no. Now possibly setting up for a submission maneuver.
The end.
A single leg camel clutch and a great counter.
Kick to the gut.
Uh-oh.
Oh, clothesline stops that move in its tracks.
She's getting that table right where she wants it.
She clearly has something in mind.
Dominator. And look at this now. Yes, applying the submission hold. Targeting the shoulder with the claw. And with the submission locked in, are we about to...
And she lets go of the hold.
Maybe she didn't like the leverage or grip she had on that submission, Cole.
Taking flight. Dodge is out of danger.
Someone hold the roof down because I think it's coming off the hinges.
What an atmosphere. An insane amount of adrenaline must be coursing through these competitors' veins.
And here we go. The Boston Crab.
Look at the back position.
Moving the spine in ways it wasn't...
Amazing display of leg strength.
In full control of their opponent with more in mind. Discus punch.
Oh, right into a counter. He's making his way to ringside now. Back into the ring here.
Oh, man. Reings in the corner, ready to strike. Spear!
Reigns put his stamp on this one. Wait a minute, setting in. Devastating submission coming.
This is the worst spot she can be in.
Has to think of something fast or she'll be forced to tap.
And would you look at that? He just let go of the submission.
Maybe he did the damage he meant to do and has something else in mind now. That's him up with a fireman's carry. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Just right through the table.
Face first. Smash, clip.
Reings is getting set up. And here it comes.
Superman punch.
Oh, look at the start of this. Could be going into the playbook for submission. Critical point in this match. She's all tied up and in a lot of pain.
Trying to fight out.
And he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time.
Bringing this back into the ring.
On the target. Here comes another one.
Face, meet, knee. That could finish off Roman.
Hold on a second. Could be a matter of time. Submission being locked in.
The end could be near for the Tribal Chief.
Can you imagine if... And she lets go of the hold.
Maybe she didn't like the leverage or grip she had on that submission, Cole.
Oh, just a straight deadlift, the power into a dominator.
Struggling to find a base. Time could very well be running out.
Oh, look at the power.
Oh, just dropped.
Taking flight.
Look out below.
The 1-2 punch of high risk, high reward.
Clearing off the announce table. This can't be good.
Nothing but bad intentions in mind, I'm sure.
Caught an elbow to the gut for that effort.
Big boot. We should probably, we should probably go.
Back suplex, no! Driven down.
Roman Reigns so dominant.
Reigns with the guillotine. Tapping out.
Nice scoop slam.
Whip back into the ring.
Some agility gets her out of dodge.
Gets out of the ring. What's going to happen now?
Runs right into the table. Clearing off the announce table. This isn't going to end well.
Bang! He finds a counter.
All these counters, it's like they're in each other's minds. Lots of counters from each athlete. Impenetrable defense. The volume in this building has increased exponentially. The fans are willing these competitors to push forward.
Win or lose, these superstars are going to be held in high esteem after this one.
I think it's time to clear out.
Yeah, this is a bad situation.
How do you survive?
Did that really just happen?
We have some casualties out here. The least of their concern is the announce table, that's for sure. How do you survive this?
Completely obliterating the opposition and our announce table.
Where does this end? How much farther can the chaos go?
Bang! Reigns is facing some serious trouble.
Roman's being picked apart.
She's getting something from under the ring.
I can already feel the sting of the kendo stick, and I do not care for it. Roman managing to get some control back now.
Yeah, Roman was able to momentarily stop the bleeding, but can he take control of this match?
Discus punch. Dominating shoulder tackle.
stick right to the head. Oh, my goodness. And she's landing hit after hit here.
And she is absolutely on fire right now. Oh, my. Holding the table with surprising accuracy.
Eludes the attack.
Volley slam! Perhaps looking for some kind of equalizer here.
About to introduce some metal into the mayhem in the form of the trash can.
Lands the trash can.
That'll leave a mark.
Roman struggling here, guys.
Reigns has to turn the tide quickly.
Uh-oh. Has to find a way out of this. What a press slam!
Reigns hits it. Going back to the well, hoping this one ends it.
She's taking a lot of damage to her head. She's got to be seeing stars here.
This can't be good. She barely knows where she's at. And guys, I'm getting worried here as the attacks to the head continue.
Yeah, this is not a good situation.
Boom! Roman cannot be stopped here.
Reigns is making an opportunity for himself. Holy, meet the barricade.
Taking a flight to nowhere.
Man, oh man, took that crucial leap of faith, and no one was there. Oh!
I know this doesn't apply to you, Saxton, but a hair pull's really painful.
I can imagine.
Getting tossed around.
Kick lands.
Oh yeah, she
From the top. You gotta be kidding me.
Trying to do as much damage as humanly possible.
but at what cost? Got out of the way. Reigns got all of it. No! Throwing those depths with such disregard for their opponent.
The head of the table cinches it in.
Guillotine applied. Complete taps out from the excruciating pain.
Oh my goodness. Oh, what a smash.
That is just insulting.
Oh, what a clothesline.
And gets tossed back into the mat. Assaulting the knee with purpose. Caught with a punch. That'll turn your lights out. And again, the head has been the target here.
It's a surefire.
The target's been acquired once more.
Dangerous knee on the button.
That is what it takes to topple Reigns.
Uh-oh, this is not going to look pretty. Submission being applied.
He's in excruciating pain. The hold locked in tight.
Yet he's still struggling, refusing to give up.
A single leg camel clutch and a great counter.
Roman Reigns with a schoolboy pinning combination. No! What power from the tribal chief.
He's out of the ring. What does he have in mind now? And what's he looking for here?
And come on, no, don't bring the trash can out. That's for cleaning.
Well, Saxton, it's about to be used to clean house.
Sliding out of danger there. Oh, man, just punishing.
She fights back with the count.
In the corner, has to find a way out of there.
Up top, look at the power here. Incredible. Military press slam.
Put on the top rope. Something big's coming.
Position at top rope, heading up there. This is not going to be good. Could be catastrophic.
A superplex. Ooh.
Oh, great wherewithal there.
Hits it again, and no way this goes any long. Oh, and soon we could be seeing a submission here.
This hold is locked in tight, applying the pressure.
There's the tap. There's the tap.
Here is your winner, the OTC Roman Reigns.
The winner is celebrating, but I think they're hiding an injury, guys.
The Roman Empire grows as Reigns continues to conquer his opposition.